Hi guys, today we're gonna talk about system vector psychology, and I want you to understand that every vector reacts different way to the stress, especially now when we're going through all this coronavirus and everybody's panicking. So what will happen now? I'm gonna cover some of the vectors. If you want to have more information and study it a little bit deeper, you can go to my channel and find videos about every vector I covered. Now, for example, we'll start with dermal. If you've seen my videos, I talked about dermal, that I know dermatologists in New York, which works downtown close to Wall Street. And every time when the stock market goes down, when it crashes, he gets twice, sometimes even more patients, and he doesn't understand what's going on. But if you've seen my video, dermal vector person through stress starts to get problems with its skin, whether it's dominant dermal or secondary vector, because vector is just, it's not personality yet. It consists of several. You get dominant, then secondary, dermal visual, dermal audio, and all the eczemas and all skin issues will start to appear. So try not to focus too much on the problems, but I'm gonna cover in another video how we're gonna get rid of it, and step by step we'll get deeper in it. As far as anal vector, they might experience in this time of stress and all these panics that we're going right now, issues with stomach, because you remember anal vector body has sphincters, and every time when it goes through stress, stomach issues, stuttering, it's also could be anal, it could be also oral, but I'll talk about that in another one. Now, arrhythmia and heart attack, it's also anal vector. So if you're really gonna focus on these issues too much, you might have even problems with your heart if it's anal vector, arrhythmias, and try not to focus on that. The more you focus, everything that you focus, that's where you kind of lead in your energy. And what happens when you, for example, when you have toothache, pain in your teeth, you start to focus on that pain, you get even more pain, because when you start focusing, that where you lead your energy. Now, in order to heal the body, to get rid of certain problems, you also gonna need to focus. But I'm gonna explain it in another video how to do that. If you have some problems with your body, and especially in anal vector, all these sphincters and problems, you cannot go to restroom, or all these issues. And as far as visual, if one of your vector is visual, then when its panic attack starts, all these phobias and fears usually in visual vectors. So try to, again, watch my videos. You will understand how to get rid of the panic attacks and all these phobias. Again, also, if you focus too much on these problems that's going on right now, again, you're gonna have it even more. So always kind of, it's good to focus in business, laser focus, but not in problems. In problems, you need to be The difference between investor and businessman, very simple. Business person, if you run small business or middle size, he needs to have laser focus in its business, and investor needs to diversify. When they say who needs to put all the eggs in one basket, that's businessman. Different baskets, diversify, investor. Investments, different portfolios, different companies, that's professional investor. Same thing with your focus. Don't It's good in business to focus, but not in the problems. You need to be more investor in problems. You cannot completely lose it out of focus, but focus on other things too. How to be more productive, maybe to learn something new, maybe to help somebody. By the way, if you start to help people and volunteer, most of your phobias, fears, and anxiety also will disappear. Because that emotions that you bring with empathy toward other person, if it's visual vector especially, it's very important that empathy and love that they bring, that brings that fear out, that anxiety and all this stress. Now audio vector, it's one of the most complicated ones. They always thinking to lose their mind. They don't have this kind of, sometimes panic attacks happen, but they still have visual. It could be dermal visual with audio, dermal audio visual. Could be third vector visual, and they can have also panic attacks. So audio is the main problem, losing its mind, thinking that he can become schizophrenic or stuff like that. So again, all this focus, and it can lead to deep depressions in audio. All these deep depression, suicidal thoughts, you have to fill up that emptiness that you have inside. If you right now feel that emptiness, first means that you only take energy, you only do stuff for yourself, and you don't give. You have to always give the energy and share it, and give and take, right? We have two main energies exchange in the universe. You can just take, and you cannot be Mother Teresa, just give. You're gonna be either way miserable. So again, now if you like don't work, even lost your job, try to, again, if you help other people, try to maybe read some book, get distracted for day or two, and then start to solve your problems. But that emptiness that you have, you also need to fill up, because emptiness, it's one of the signs that you take too much energy, and also it means that you, for example, in time of full emptiness, the even universe was created. It's emptiness, so you can create and be creative, and you're gonna fulfill this emptiness. You can create, maybe figure out something how to help. Like for example, Elon Musk, he created what he's doing right now, ventilators for hospitals that lacking. Instead of focusing on Tesla, he's focusing how to help people in hospitals, and kind of 180 degrees he twisted his focus, helping other people. So just try not to focus on all these problems. This way you're not gonna attract more anxiety and all these issues in your mind, because again, that's where you lead your energy with your focus. So see you guys next video. Take care.